Hello and welcome to North Clackamas School District. Today we're going to learn how to create and adjust settings in your North Clackamas School website. If you are a teacher, you are required to have one with some basic contact information. This particular video will show you how to create and publish and share with our district approved settings. So I'm at google.com and I click the sign in button. Make sure that if you're at this particular location, you put in the @nclac.k12.or.us. You will then put in your district provided password. I have two-step notification, so I'm going to cancel this and say try another way because I have mine set up on my phone. When I open my phone, I'm going to select yes. Some of you may not have this option set up yet, so it will bypass this step. This is a good way to keep your information safe and secure. I'm now entering my email, and I'm going to go up here in the upper right-hand corner and click here. I'm going to look for sites. Sites may be way down here, so you might have to pull it like this up here if you're going to go to it often. You can find the same location if you go to Drive, the apps icon, and click on the apps icon here. And once you do that, you can click on Sites. Now, I happen to have the old version of the sites, so if you've ever made an old version, you might see this. I'm going to use the new Google Sites. It might take you right here directly. There are a lot of different sites that are in here. This particular one is a site that has the district basic information in here. You'll need to put in the name of the file, the name that you want to appear on top of your website, some kind of welcome, your name, and then your contact information. You can add a photo if you like, but it is not required. So the first thing that you're going to do, and I'm going to make a new one, so I'm going to click back here, and I'm going to say I would like to create a blank template. When I do this, you will see that the name of the file is not named yet. You can call this whatever you like. If you call it the same thing down here, it will automatically put it up here. So I would put in Miss Super Teacher. All right. These little blue lines can be moved. I like to center them all across the page. This is in my banner. If I click up here and click what I want to call it, now I don't have to name it the same because this is the file that I will find in my drive. Let's go ahead and enter there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the share settings. And so in the upper right hand corner, you'll see this little share icon. Notice that when you hover over certain icons, a little window balloon comes up which has help text. I'm going to go ahead and click this. When you do this, you need to change the share settings. And it's important that you do this correctly so people don't edit your website. So if I select change, right now it's restricted to only certain people. I want it to be available for parents to access too. So I'm going to click right here where it says publish site. I'm going to make it public. And it's at a view settings. There are some other options that are here that are enabled depending on what you select. Again, I can go back here. If I really only wanted to share this with a certain person, I could type in their name here. All right. So if I go ahead and I put in here, I can notify them. I can make them an editor. I can make them a viewer if I want, which means they can only view it. They can't change it. I'm going to go ahead and X this out for now. And there are settings here as well. It gives me some information about what the editors can do. If I want to, if I share this with somebody, I can take this off. All right, I'm going to say done. So first we went to share. Second thing that you're needing to do is to decide what kind of navigation do you want. Do you want to have your pages at the top or do you want them in the side? So when I select this, I'm going to, if I have only a few pages, leave it at the top. But I can also select side. And when I select side, it's going to appear here, all my pages. Side is the automatic default for people who have cell phones. It will automatically change it to side even if you've selected top. I can also determine what kind of color do I want at the top, white, black, or transparent. I would not worry about any of these particular things at this point. Again, that was found in settings. I'm now going to publish, and this is super important. You have a username. So when you logged into your North Clackamas account, your email address was superstudent@nclac.k12.or.us. What you're going to do is you're going to put your username here. So mine is Gertenrich-Dwyer. Now I already have one, so that's why this is coming up. Please make sure that you use your email username here. Now, request public search engines to not display my site. If you want to do this, you can, but I would keep this off because we do want them, parents, etc., to be able to find your site. All right, and then publish. Now, since I already have one here, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put a 2 behind it. Oh, looks like that's already taken, so I'm just going to add that. Looks like that's available. But again, this is only because I already have my email username created in another site. You're then going to publish this. It is not actually on the internet at this particular point, and you can start editing your website. It's important that you send this information right here. So I'm going to go to Pages, click on Home, and go Copy. This is your website address. You can copy this and send it to Amy Gertenrich-Dwyer. That's me, Kristen Montagano, or Carolyn Kirschman, and we will put it on your website at your school, or usually one of your secretaries knows how to manage the district websites in your school, and you can send it there.